David Baye here from MuscularDevelopment.com. We're down here in South Florida for the 2013 NPC National Championships, hanging out here with heavyweight competitor Marc Andrade. Marc, everybody knows you from this year's Junior Nationals. You won the heavyweight class. I think the overall was a close decision. Actually, at juniors, I think a lot of people thought that Brett, the super heavyweight who got second, was going to be Brandon Beckrich. Yeah, I knew Beck something. He was. A lot of people thought he was going to be in the super heavyweights, but anyhow, in any regard, you ended up taking the heavyweight class there. A very impressive win at Junior Nationals this year. Talk to everybody at MuscularDevelopment.com about what you did before Junior Nationals, qualifiers, how you got started in bodybuilding, things like that.
Well, to get qualified for Junior Nationals this year, I won the CT States, with the overall at the CT States, Mr. Connecticut, whatever that is.
Okay.
And that was after Junior Nationals last year, where I DNP'd. I did not place.
Okay.
I placed out of the top 15, which is questionable, but I mean, it's all motivation. It happens to everybody.
Sure,
so all it did was light my fire even more. And how I got into bodybuilding is an interesting story. I used to be a 300-pound fat kid, and I wanted to be what I saw in the magazines, I guess. I mean, I always had that dream, and I was morbidly obese in 2007, and I just dieted down to.
So this isn't something where like you were just a heavy kid. This was within the last 6-7 years.
Yeah. 2007, I lost it about 115 pounds, and I was 190 in 2008, 2009, and I built myself up from there. So.
Well, that's awesome. I mean, congratulations. I mean, obviously being here is awesome, but I mean, congratulations. I know it's a few years back on the weight loss. Now, going off of that, when you lost all that weight, we always know when a guy gets into off-season shape, it's like when somebody diets for the first time, there's always that question mark, what's going to be under all that? I have a friend from back home, my friend Bruce from back home was kind of the same way, just a heavy guy, lifted weights all the time, and when he said he was going to diet for his first show, he caught a little bit of flack because we all just knew him as a heavy guy, but when all the weight came off, it was like, holy shit, like this dude looks crazy. When you lost all the weight, I mean, did you have a pretty solid foundation after that, or was it kind of like starting from the beginning with the weights?
Yeah, I had a pretty good solid foundation. I was a powerlifter in high school. Okay. I won several state, regional, national AAU championships in my weight class. I was always a bigger kid, around 230, 240, but never as fat as I got in college. So after I dieted down to 190, where I saw my abs for my first time, still pretty good size for someone who's 5'8".
What's that feel like, seeing your abs for the first time after being a powerlifter for years?
I remember it very vividly. I was looking at myself in the mirror, posing, and I was like, I have abs, and that's, I'd never, ever, but hard work pays off, in the end, so it all worked out.
All right. Now, one of the things we've been talking with a lot of the guys about is, the amount of time you've had between your last show and now. Now, you did Junior Nationals, middle of June. We're a little over 5 months away. It's that time period where you can take some time off your diet, but you don't want to take too much time off. You hate to lose everything you worked so hard for. As far as changes in the weight room with your diet, is it, has anything changed with Junior Nationals? Obviously coming in at Junior Nationals, how you looked, the judges loved it. You walked away with the first place. So is your goal here kind of just repeat things at Junior Nationals with a little bit of improvements, or did you rework the game plan at all?
Well, we came in pretty well for Junior Nationals. My coach did a great job first time working together, Brendan Doherty, and I feel like we wanted to come in 10 to 15% better condition-wise and full, because believe it or not, I was really flat at Junior Nationals because I had to make weight, and I only had 1 day to carb up, and that was different. I was a little flat. I was a little flat this time. I won't be, because I was about 230 this morning. Okay. I had to lose 5 pounds to make weight. I went in the sauna, lost water, so now I'm about to drink a lot, start eating, and hopefully fill back out, back up to 230, 235.
So we can expect to see you on stage at about 235 or so?
Maybe. I mean, at least 230. I mean, I was 230 this morning, and I looked ready. I looked good. So much better than Junior Nationals.
Yeah, that's one thing people don't always take into consideration, weigh-ins. But it's a Thursday. It's a Thursday weigh-in, and you can check in as early as 1 o'clock on Thursday, which is when they started it. So you get guys who are heavyweights on Thursday that are well into the super heavyweights by Friday night. So
yeah. So, but I only have until 1 p.m. tomorrow. So we'll see how high I can get and how much I can fill out. But I feel like the plan this time is just to load me up more carbs this time than last time. So I feel like my body will respond better.
All right. Well, I know I think you look great at Junior Nationals. Again, you got a first place. So if that was you being flat and you're coming in fuller and with better condition, I think I can say we're looking forward to big things from Marc. Marc.
My last showing. That's it. That's the goal of this show.
All right, man.
Every time. Just like Evan says, all I want to do is be better.
Yes, yeah. It sounds cheesy, but as long as you're better than the last version of yourself, regardless of how you place, there's still at least that moral victory. We all come in as competitors. You want whether your goal is top 5, whether it's first place, top 3. If you walk away and you can say, hey man, this is the best I've looked and way better than last time. There's pride in that. But being a national champion, or at least a junior national champion in your weight class, I don't think I'm just going to do my best is your attitude, and I don't think anybody's thinking that of you. So we're definitely looking for big things. Well, guys, we're going to wrap it up just like everybody else. I've said it over and over. We're going to let him go get his food, kick the air conditioning on in his room. So this is David Baye with Marc Andrade at the 2013 NPC Nationals for MuscularDevelopment.com.